Hello, soul family. It's so good to connect with you guys. I'm super excited. I have actually prepared something super special, something that I've spent a good amount of time just kind of setting up and getting ready for you guys, and I'm super excited to share the messages that have already started to come through. So quick disclaimer, what I've actually prepared for us today is a sort of a pick a card, pick an object, tarot reading, oracle card reading, mediumship reading. And what this reading is connecting to our departed loved ones. So I wanted to prepare this reading because I see a lot of pick a cards and mediumship readings on YouTube and just in general, but I feel like really reaching out and connecting to our loved ones on the other side is something that a lot of people kind of consider to be a bit taboo, maybe a bit resistant to, and on the contrary, for me, it's something that I'm very excited about. I love being able to energetically connect and communicate with those on the other side. And also don't, again, like I said, see a lot of people on YouTube who actually prepare those types of readings. So that's what I'm very excited to share with you today. So what I have here are 7 different piles, 7 different options of crystals and objects. I'm going to go ahead and go over those with you, and I want to invite you to simply just take a moment to take some deep breaths, really ground and center yourself in this present moment. And I know some of you might be familiar kind of with how mediumship readings work, whereas others of you might be completely new to this sort of space and dynamic. So what I'm going to invite you to do, if you're open and feeling aligned and intuitively drawn to this reading at this time, is I'm going to have you ask yourself, which departed loved one is really wanting to communicate with me right now? Which departed loved one is truly watching over me and is wanting to bring through messages to me at this time in my life? Ask yourself that question and feel free to invite whichever of these energies you are wanting to into your personal space. Feel free to do whichever ritual or process or protection that you may feel called or needed to do. And we'll go ahead and take a few more deep breaths while you go ahead and look at the objects. Again, I'll give you a closer up look at them at this time before we start. Over here we have the first object and pile, this little rose quartz crystal, I believe it is, with this little hummingbird earring here as well. So, sorry, the lighting is not the best, but it's a little bit hummingbird earring that used to belong to my grandma. And essentially what I've done here is I've given these your departed loved ones a few different objects to work with, to energetically use as portals, to grab your attention, to anchor you in, to connect to your intuition, and to see which of these objects your loved one would have used, would have picked, would have guided you to choose in order to receive the messages that they're wanting to bring in for you. So again, here we have this first pile. The second pile and option is going to be with this little ammonite fossil here. I know it's kind of hard to see, so I hope you all can be graceful with me for that. But yes, this is a little ammonite crystal here, little fossil to go with this. I believe it's a sodalite. It's just a blue crystal here. That's going to be your second option. And the third option is going to be this one here. Looks kind of like maybe a Dalmatian jasper, some type of spotted crystal here, with this little hand high five bead. And the fourth object that I felt intuitively called to offer as an option is this green, it might be an adventuring crystal here, with this little paper from a cup of tea, from a tea bag here, that says, "Let your heart speak to others' hearts." So that's going to be option 4. to be this earring here with, I believe it's a little purple amethyst crystal we have. And on this earring, it has what looks like a little angel on one side and a helmeted, like a figure with a helmet on top on this side. This was my grandma's as well. It's got some interesting lettering, possibly Greek, not sure. On the back side of it, I know it's hard to see, so I apologize for that. I'll see if I can include a picture closer up for you guys to get a better look. But definitely just trust your intuition, see if there's any objects or piles that you're intuitively being drawn to, okay? And I'll kind of explain what that means after we finish here. So those are the first 5. Option number 6 is this tiger's eye crystal here that also has this little 2017 star. This was part of a Christmas ornament at one point in time. So we have this little selection. Okay. And then for the final pile, we have the, I think this is a piece of carnelian and a little native earring. That was my grandma's as well. I believe this character is Kokopelli. If I'm butchering that or messing that up, the pronunciation or the identification, please forgive me. But to the best of my knowledge, that's the representation imaged here. So again, I'm going to invite you to trust your intuition, to tune into your intuition, to ask your intuition. And for those of you that are really familiar with this process, you probably are already got a pile picked out. You already have a good idea of which one you're going to pick. For those of you that might be a little bit newer to this process or to the experience of tuning into your intuition, I would invite you to see if there's any particular pile that your eyes are being drawn to. Maybe you're even hearing in your head the words pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, pile number 5, pile number 6, or pile number 7. If you're hearing the repeating phrase of a specific pile, or if your eyes are being drawn to a certain pile, those are very good indicators that one of those specific piles is a departed loved one wanting to connect with you and wanting to bring through some messages. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit more breathing here and give you an opportunity to really be confident in your choice before we go ahead and start with the messages being channeled for pile 1 here. All right, soul family, so I'm hoping that you have a pretty confident idea of which pile is meant for you. Again, these were pretty specific messages that were coming through for each particular ancestor, spirit guide, departed loved one. So this reading is definitely not going to resonate with everybody. You will know in your gut. You will get a strong confirmation, a feeling of, yes, this is my person, this is the message for me. If you have picked a pile, if your loved one has come through for the reading today. So again, super excited to jump into this. So let's go ahead and get started with group number 1. Reading is, I just wanted to take a couple deep breaths and go ahead and invite this ancestor, this departed loved one, this spirit guide to step forward, to step closer, and to just quiet our minds together. A reminder I like to always give for any pick a card reading or any intuitive or mediumship reading is to really listen to your intuition. This is a general pick a pile reading, pick a card reading. So there's going to be some messages that are definitely meant for you. There's going to also be often messages that are meant for somebody else that's going to pick the pile. I did have a couple spirits and energies coming through kind of for each pile. So definitely listen to your intuition, and you will know. You'll get a strong yes. You'll get a strong rush of energy, of emotion, of confirmation when you hear the messages that are specifically meant for you. If that's not the case, forgive me. I was just able to prepare what I've been able to prepare and connect with who I've been able to connect with. And so I hope that maybe you can pick another pile, or you can find another reader on YouTube. There are so many. And I'm hoping that you receive messages of the highest truth, love, clarity, guidance, support at this time. So again, I'm going to go ahead and take a couple deep breaths and invite this spirit to step forward and to connect with me and to usher in some messages for you today. Really just grounding into the moment, connecting with gratitude. Okay, so first what I want to share is for each group, I actually wrote down a channeled message that I received when I was initially preparing each pile. So I want to read to you the message from this departed loved one, what they wanted to say, and then we have just a few cards over here that I'll share with you and kind of pull a couple intuitive messages from those as well. So this is a letter from your departed loved one here. First, I want to say thank you. Thank you for celebrating me and the life I lived. Thank you for loving me unconditionally and for being one of the few people in my life who truly made me feel seen, loved, understood. I cherish and hold dear so many happy memories we shared. Thank you for laughing and being silly with me. Thank you for being such an inspiration to me. I don't think you will ever quite realize just how much I loved, cared for, and respected you. I loved watching you thrive and do so well in life. I am so proud of all you have accomplished and look forward to the amazing life you will continue to curate. Thank you for celebrating my weird and unique expressions, even when you didn't always understand or agree with me. You always loved me. And I just want you to know I love you too, forever and always. Your angel now. So that's the first initial channeled message from this person. I also have a song from for each group. The song that came through for this group was a song by Alanis, Morissette. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And let me see if I can put it up where you can possibly read it. This is likely going to turn out backwards. I don't know how this works on video, but Alanis, Morissette, and the song was Thank You. So that's your initial channeled message here, and let's go ahead and look at the cards that came through just to kind of give us a better energy and confirmation of who this spirit guide is, what their energy was like, and maybe any advice or final messages that they want to bring through for you. So the first card we have here is Dream a Beautiful Dream. The first message that I'm getting with this is definitely that if you want to or choose to invite this particular passed on loved one to connect with you in dreams, that is something that this particular guide or person would be happy to do. They would love to visit you in the astral space, in the dream realm. I feel like this person was very high-spirited. Definitely I feel like this person was the type of person who could experience very high highs, very joyful, but possibly also dealt with a little bit of anxiety or depression even while they were here living their physical life. I feel like this person probably had a lot of prophetic capacity in regards to dreams, or in regards to psychic ability or intuitive capacity. Maybe that there was a lot of them that they felt a bit resistant to share with the world. I feel like this person had a very healing energy, cared a lot about the planet, cared a lot about how can I make a positive impact while they were here. And I feel like this person, while they might have came across as very outgoing and open, I feel like there also was a lot to this person that a lot of people didn't see. I feel like this person maybe seemed very busy, very had a very just almost like anxious like energy, where it was hard for them to maybe just kind of relax around a lot of people, let their guard down around a majority of people, which is something I feel like they kept well hidden. But I definitely see that this person wants to connect with you in the dream space, wants to inspire you in the same way that you inspired them when you were alive. I feel like this person wants to see you just literally living your best life. I feel like this person sees a lot of potential in you. This person sees you as being able to deserve the world, take on the world. I feel like they are encouraging you to travel, to go to new places, meet new people, and also not to diminish your capacity in regards to the dreams that you allow yourself to indulge in and to chase and to embody and to bring into physical reality. I also see that this person is bringing forth something about like you really being there with them from the beginning to the end. I see with the 1 and the 9 here, it's like I feel like this person, you might have known this person from birth. This might have been a person that is in your physical family, for example, or it could even possibly be a friend that was with you or knew you from very young. I see with the 1 and the 9, it's like this person literally saw you, or you saw them, vice versa, go through so many different transformations from beginning to end. And this person's really encouraging like a sense of a new beginning, a sense of your life really taking off, or the dreams that you dreamt of when you were little that maybe you shared with this person, little peeks into things that you wanted to accomplish. I really see this person seeing like mentioning like a sense of a new beginning. And yeah, I see things moving in a very positive upward direction. A lot of different synchronicities also that are going to come through to kind of allow you to see how a lot of things are interconnected in a really healing, positive sense. Whether this is just people you've known, things that have happened in your life, places that you've traveled, and just being able to see this bigger picture of how all these things are connected to this person, connected to your overall life experience, etc. This person's like telling me also, I heard something like originally, the sky is the limit for you. But then this person, this guide, this loved one was saying it's not even the sky that is the limit. Like you can see this is all the way from space, this perspective here from this card. So it's like this person is saying there is no limit essentially to what you can accomplish and the positive impact you can have on those around you. Like whatever it is that you're dreaming, this person is saying like you can dream even bigger. You can accomplish literally anything that you choose. So those are the messages that are coming through here. Let's see what other messages we have. I have no more earthly worries. Yeah, so I feel like this person really like gave off this persona of not caring about what other people thought. I feel like a lot of people probably felt like this person didn't care what other people thought. Maybe they were really silly. Maybe they weren't afraid to kind of like make fun of themselves or just be silly, have a fun time. But I feel like when this person actually was alive, that this person had a lot more worries than they wanted to let those that they loved know. Because when it says I have no more earthly worries, it's like this person was very did struggle with a lot of, I feel like, anxiety or depression. This person was also very creative, was very much a bright light to those that were in their life. There could be some connection to sunflowers or the sun. This person could have very much so liked summertime, liked to be out in the sun, liked, was very also kind of creative, like had this very warm energy. I'm just seeing a lot of even like the geometry of the inside of the sunflower kind of being mirror imaged here in the background of this earth here. I feel like this person wants you to know that they are at peace and that the things that they struggled with while they were here on this earth are no longer a problem for them, that they are enjoying their own version of a beautiful dream. And if you want to connect with this person, they're telling me, like, meet them in the sunflower fields, to just even go to flower fields, botanical gardens, whether that's in meditation, you know, kind of projecting yourself into these spaces, or even physically going to these places, and yeah, and just reveling in the beauty. And I feel like this person really wants you to just enjoy the beautiful things, stop and smell the flowers, and just continue to move forward, living this beautiful life and beautiful dream that you are making a reality for yourself. The final message here we have is animals. So I feel like this person definitely had a lot of compassion for other life. This person really wanted to make the biggest difference that they could. This person had such a natural element to their expression. This person might really have been very connected to nature, very connected to animals. Maybe they, maybe they wanted to live a very conscientious lifestyle in terms of how their choices would impact future generations, impact the earth, impact the animals. Maybe this person tried to transition to or had a, vegetarian or vegan lifestyle. Maybe they were trying to transition or living a more minimalistic, conscientious lifestyle. Either way, I definitely see this person as being very in tune with nature. Again, I feel like this person had a lot more intuitive capacity, had a lot more depth than people who didn't really take the time to get to know them maybe might have been aware of. This person had so many elements to their expression. So it's like, I feel like this person could be very serious at one time, could be very silly at another time, could be very creative, but also even very deep, and also, did deal with both kind of ends of the spectrum in regards to being very joyful, being very happy, pursuing all these what would be perceived as positive kind of aspects of their life, but also I feel like they did feel a great sense of responsibility for the world, for other people in their life. This person is also coming through to say that they love to show themselves in not only nature in regards to like the flower fields that I mentioned, botanical gardens, or just even nature in general, but also through animals. So I feel like whether it's the hummingbird that appeared here on the earring, or it's the just whatever animals, this person really would like to just connect with you through nature, through other animals, through getting your attention, or giving you signs through whether it's a symbol of an animal, maybe a butterfly, maybe a horse, or a whichever the various animal is that this character might use to get your attention or to bring a message through from you. I feel like this person saw a lot of wisdom in animal life. I feel like this person saw how nature was just so inherently authentic. And that's something that I feel like this person really wanted to embody, was a sense of natural authenticity, a sense of simply being yourself. And yeah, that's just the energy that I get coming forward with this person, with this 21 breaking down to a 3. yeah, and just definitely getting a sense of this person really wanted ultimately to help other people. I don't think that people realized while this person was alive the extent to which how much their choices really were centered around how can I help others? How can I help life? How can I be of service? How can I help support the life that's going to continue to be here after I'm gone? I really feel like people kind of underestimated the capacity to which this person took into consideration the other life around them. Like, it almost is making me emotional, just like even tuning into it. I'm also getting a message about how this person really is wanting you to be open to collaborating and to trusting not only your own authenticity, your own God-given nature, but also to seeing that connection and that inherent value in all of life and others that you meet. I feel like they're mentioning a sense of disconnection that can happen, not just with you, but in the human experience. And they're really wanting to bring through a sense of reconnection to accepting yourself. And this, again, like I said, this just like effortless authenticity that is expressed in nature, and how that can allow us to really settle in to our own self-expression. They're really wanting to just bring that forward as an inspiration to you. This person definitely, I feel like, loved you a lot, really saw you as inspiration, saw you as one of these beautiful life forms that was a reflection of, you know, the magic of life, the mystery of life, the beauty of life, the intricacy of each unique creation. They saw you in that same light as well. They saw you as, you know, a beautiful sunflower. They saw you as a like a creation to marvel at and appreciate and love. And yeah, so those are the messages that are coming through from your loved one. I hope that this has brought you a little bit of, yeah, just comfort, clarity, connection, sense of peace, sense of joy. And I appreciate you tuning in. If this message has been a positive experience for you, I'd love if you would hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, you guys stay blessed, stay well, stay happy, stay healthy. I will see you on the flip side. Bye. Thank you for tuning into this reading. And if you want to go ahead and take some deep breaths with me, just to kind of center and ground into this specific loved one here. And I just also want to invite you, as I always do for intuitive readings, definitely listen to your intuition when it comes to this reading, because this is a general reading. I did have multiple people kind of coming through for each pile and object selection. So it's going to be really important for you to listen to your intuition, for you to discern which messages are for you, opposed to which messages are for somebody else that is going to be selecting this group. If the message is for you, you should feel like a confirmation, like a feeling, a gut feeling, or just a sense of confidence in the fact that that message was for you. You should know, and just trust that intuitive insight. And so again, I'm just going to go ahead and take a minute to invite this ancestor, this guide, this loved one, whoever this departed loved one is for you, to step closer. I'm going to invite them to please share with me messages of the highest love, highest truth. Please allow messages to come through for those that will be tuning into pile number 2, messages that will support you, that will guide you, that will comfort you, that will give you confirmation and clarity on the loved one that is walking with you, holding your hand, supporting you, and wishing you so much love and blessings from the other side. Okay, group number 2, I want to go ahead and start with this letter here. What I've done is I channeled a message from this loved one, just a little short letter and message from them, and then we'll go ahead and get into the cards. So I'm going to read this first. Okay, it says, "Hello, love. I know it's taken courage for you to be open to everything life has presented you with so that you could be here and now. You should be so proud of yourself and how far you've come. I want you to know I'm celebrating every milestone with you. I know sometimes you feel overwhelmed and like giving up, but keep going. You truly are so strong and capable. I wish we would have had a chance to spend more time together before I crossed. I miss enjoying simple, peaceful moments with you, especially in nature. When you hear the crickets or look across the water, know I'm by your side. I miss you, hugging and holding you. Even though it feels like our time was cut short, our spirits feel so connected even still. Even if it's hard to find words to explain, know I am with and within you always. Your love." And I also had a song that came through for this group. The song that came through for this group was Disappearance of a Girl. Oh my gosh, I don't have the artist. Okay, I will include that in the reading. I'll make sure I find a way to include this. But yeah, there's a song, Disappearance of a Girl. And that's the song that came through for you. So let's go ahead and just look at the couple cards I have here to go ahead and look a little bit deeper into who was this person to you. What was their energy like? And also maybe some messages they want to share with you, maybe some advice. So let's go ahead and start and see what else wants to come through. The first card we have here is Be the Hunter, Not the Hunted. Okay. So, I feel like this person wants to draw attention to the fact that you're extremely intuitive. I feel like either maybe you downplay the fact that you have a lot of intuitive capacity, maybe even borderline psychic. Like you, I feel like know or knew when things were going on with this person that maybe they weren't speaking to you directly. Anytime I see the an owl totem, but especially in this image, like the eyes are just so piercing and direct. It's like, I feel like you know sometimes even without people saying things that they're experiencing. Maybe even specifically when it came to this person that is coming through for you, I feel like there were things maybe that this person wanted or tried to hide from you in terms of whatever secrets maybe that they were keeping. But I feel like you knew, you saw through their mask, you saw through to the soul of this person. And they, I feel like, really want to say, like, thank you for seeing me. Thank you for seeing the true me. Thank you for seeing my soul. That's really what I feel like is coming through with this. I feel like this person also wants to encourage you to continue putting yourself out there, because I feel like maybe at some point you felt kind of victimized by maybe this person or a situation or things that have happened in your life in general. And this person is encouraging you to continue putting yourself out there, because I feel like maybe you've been hesitant or reluctant to being hurt. And I feel like it's been, you went through a period of your life, or maybe you're in a period of your life where it's like been easier to kind of let life take the reins, or let those who surround you kind of call the shots. Just kind of go with the flow instead of really kind of deciding and taking initiative with the decisions you want to make. I also feel like you are very close to certain breakthroughs in your life, whether this is in terms of your yeah, just your progress in life in general in multiple areas. I feel like with the 8 coming through, I'm being shown that there might be certain things going on, whether it's in your career or maybe in regards to love, where you kind of feel like you are a bit burnt out or exhausted or hitting a wall. And this person wants to encourage you to keep going, to not kind of give up before you strike gold, so to speak. I also get the sense that you and this person have a very deep soul connection. Like, I feel like your connection with this person, yeah, it's almost like you had a karmic contract with this person. You had like fate or destiny tied to them in some way. I feel like this person really admires, respects your ambition. I see that you were or are becoming especially good at identifying what you want and really going for it and really bringing those things into your life. This person really respects and is bringing through a message about how proud they are that you have begun to take extra initiative towards identifying the things that you want and to going after them. Because I see that in the past, I feel like this person is showing you more so as just kind of taking things as they come, going with the flow, and not in a necessarily bad way, but I feel like that kind of led to maybe some disappointments in your life or confusion in your life where you let other people kind of set the sails of the direction you were headed. And now I'm seeing that you are becoming more so the hunter. You are going out and identifying what you want and getting it. And this person is really proud of you and wanting to bring through the message that they really, they love that you're challenging yourself in that area. This person is showing me also that you're trying to open up your heart. I feel like this person is talking about how you have such a beautiful heart. You have such a big, powerful, magical heart. Like when you love somebody, again, she's, I said she, maybe this could be a feminine energy, especially with the song being Disappearance of a Girl. So it doesn't have to be that this loved one is a feminine, especially even the fact that it says girl. So this might have been somebody, a feminine energy that passed away at a younger age, or maybe what many would consider to be too soon. But I'm feeling like your capacity to see this person like so with such unconditional love and to the soul was a rare quality. They see that as such a rare quality and a special gift that you have to see beyond people's illusions, masks, lies, or secrets, and to really see the depth of a person's character. And I feel like maybe you struggled with in life up to this point, knowing certain truths about people that they either didn't know about themselves or want to be upfront with. And so maybe that made you feel like closing your heart because you struggled with seeing such depth, potential, and beauty within the hearts and souls of people that they kind of were in denial about or hesitant to really share with you or with the world. It's like this person is saying, like, thank you for being willing at this time to try to open your heart back up and to share the beautiful love that you have in your heart and the beautiful gift you have of seeing the heart and soul of people, because I feel like this was something that maybe you shut off for a long time. I feel like maybe you because people weren't like straightforward with you about who they were, their intentions, and you could see past that ultimately on a soul level, I feel like that might have made you kind of second guess yourself, second guess your abilities, second guess your discernment. And I feel like it's taken time for you to kind of reestablish your sense of identity, your sense of self, and to remind yourself, you like, no, this I know in my heart and my soul, I know in my intuition. when I'm being lied to, what a person's character is, when, etc. I feel like it's taken you time to remember who you truly are on a soul level. So even though you were able to see others on a soul level, I feel like you shut that talent and ability off for so long because you were confused as to why people, what they were saying or what they were doing wasn't really matching up with who that person was on a soul level. And that kind of made you second guess yourself. But now I'm seeing that you have this sense of confidence that's being established, this sense of self-affirmation, of self-trust, of self-love that's allowing you to open back up your heart, to ripple out, and to really make a positive impact on the people around you. And to be very intentional about how you're choosing to do that, truly. I also see a lot of abundance. Like you might be making a lot of strides in regards to your career. Maybe you've been really focused on work because you took a step back from maybe relationships or love, or like focusing on these other elements and facets of your life and self-expression. I feel like I'm definitely getting a sense of yeah, that you had your energy focused elsewhere. So maybe whatever that other area of your life is kind of, does feel very secure. And now maybe you feel comfortable or ready or open or willing to kind of explore these other aspects of yourself that were kind of offline for a while. I just really also see you and this person being very, very connected. That came through in the channeled messages and with the 8 here, and even like the 8 symbol being mirror imaged on the eyes of this owl. It's like I see you and this person as having what feels like a very deep soul connection, like feeling like inevitably tied, feeling inevitably connected to this person. Again, there's like a sense of a thread just like connecting you in spirit, even though this person's crossed on, or even when this person was physically still alive. I feel like even when you were apart physically while this person was alive, I feel like, yeah, there's just a sense of like you two being very fated to meet, or very there being a lot of purpose, a lot of intention in your connection and what it was meant to show you, what it was meant to teach the both of you on a soul level. Let's go ahead and see what else. We have the moon and we have the sun. So yeah, again, this is just mirroring the same thing I see here with the 8. Again, the moon and the sun, it's like this feminine and masculine energy. So this could have definitely been a romantic partnership. It doesn't have to be this didn't have to be somebody that you knew romantically, but I'm definitely getting a sense of one of you was a masculine energy, one of you was a feminine energy for this reading. And that I also get the message that this is a very like old connection. I get the sense that your connection feels deeper than just this life. There's something just very powerful, like this connection goes back so far on a soul level, I really feel. Yeah, I definitely feel like this person tried to kind of keep part of them hidden. It was like, you can see how the hair is kind of going over the eyes here. I feel like they knew when you looked into their eyes that you could see the truth of who they were, and they were kind of closed in the heart space too. Maybe when they were physically here, I feel like this person was scared to open up to you. Maybe they were scared of the depth of this connection. I feel like this person, they felt like they were in the dark. They were in the dark about how to love, how to trust, who they were at this time. They felt afraid to open up. They felt afraid of love. They felt afraid of this. There was a sense of apprehension or resistance to this connection. Whereas with you, I feel like you just wanted to shower like love and light and warmth onto this person. With the 6 and the 7 even being like consecutive numbers, we have also, look, 6, 7, 8. So this shows me that this connection was meant to support your soul in growth, and you support both of your souls in like the moving forward, right? We have these 2 cards that definitely represent the connection between you and this person. You see like the sun kind of waterfalling this energy down. It's like, I feel like you just wanted to pour your heart and soul. The sun can also represent the soul. Like, I feel like you understood the depth of this connection and were open in some ways to it. But yeah, maybe this person was just intimidated for whatever reason, whatever way. Because I see that they were scared to let you see the things that they were going through. They were scared to be honest about the things that they were experiencing on a soul level. Maybe the dark times or the hard times that they were experiencing. I really see that. Let's see what else. This person says, we will be together again. Again, here we have this water. So I feel like maybe you and this person spent time at the beach or spent time by a lake or on a lake. Because we also had in this channeled messages about like being in nature and looking across the water. So I feel like this person likes to connect with you through nature, likes to connect with you through the elements, especially, yeah, like being around bodies of water. They miss, yeah, just having fun with you, going out and doing fun things. Kind of, I feel like you brought a lot of joy and like a child innocence and fun to their energy, to their life, and they miss just like the innocence of your relationship and the innocence of you and your energy. And they want you to continue to open your heart back up again, to trusting other people, to having fun. I really see that this person just wants to reassure you that they're there for you, and they're wanting to see you just enjoying life again and having fun, and that they can continue on a soul level to support you and love you. And they're saying we'll be together again, whether this is after you cross on it or whatever time that comes in the spirit, or even like possibly in the next life. I feel like you and this person have definitely lived and connected in multiple lives. I'm really strongly honestly getting that with this group. We also have, we are so connected. Look at this. Isn't this interesting? So it's almost like I see how, like I was telling you about the 8s, the 8 being like these 2 almost like cells or energies, also being the infinity sign, just being connected, and the sun and the moon. And you can even see like these are like, it's like fractals, like worlds within worlds. Like you and this person have a thread that connects you. You will definitely have been together in past lives, or are still connected very much so to this person on a spiritual, energetic level. And again, it's like, this almost looks like water again. Like I get like a sense of like rain, water drops. Like this person's saying like, I connect with you through everything. Like your connection to this person is very deep. This person might have been a water sign. You might be a water sign, especially like with the moon. I'm feeling like this person either was a water sign, or there was a very emotional element to your connection. Okay, so those are all the messages I'm seeing for you for group number 2. So thank you so much for trusting your intuition to be able to receive these messages. And if this reading did help provide you with some clarity, some confirmation, some guidance, some love, support, and joy, please feel free to click the like or subscribe button. And I am wishing you nothing but the best, hoping you stay happy, healthy, blessed, and well. Until next time, take care, and I will connect with you soon. Bye. Number 3, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off this reading, but before I do, I just want to remind you to really truly tune into your intuition for these messages. This is a general reading, and I did have a couple different energies kind of step forward with each pile selection. So definitely you're going to want to listen to your intuition, use your discernment when it comes to knowing which messages specifically were meant for you, opposed to which messages might have been meant for somebody else that was going to pick this group. So just keep that in mind. And I'm going to go ahead and just do a couple deep breaths while we invite this loved one to come and step forward a little bit closer. And we're going to ask that messages of the highest love, messages of the highest truth, clarity, come forward to support you, to guide you, to bring you peace and support around this loved one's crossing and the situation, the connection between the both of you. Okay, so the first thing I want to share with you is I went ahead and wrote a channeled message from this loved one that I'll go ahead and read, and then we'll go ahead and read some intuitive messages from the cards that I pulled as well. So here is the letter from your crossed over loved one. I love you, I love you, I love you. Hi. And then I heard like a bunch of laughing because I feel like this person literally just wanted to say, I love you, I love you, I love you, like over and over and over again. And it says, I love you. That's what I want to say most. 100 times wouldn't be enough. Please don't blame yourself or question my passing. You held my hand in life so many ways and so many times. Truly, there's nothing to be sorry for. I enjoy remembering the love you showered me with, and am free of pain and am enjoying my time now. Of course, I miss you, but am with you in spirit always, sending you signs and gifts to see you smile every chance that I get. Please dry your eyes and look for the good in those around you and life itself. That's what I want most for you, to let go of grief and questions over what if. Instead, please know I'm with you always and you can talk to me anytime. I can and will always hear you, forever loving you and opening doors for your success. You're never alone. Sorry, not sorry. This person is showing me that they like literally are always in your business, checking on you, loving on you, helping you out with things. That's why they said sorry, not sorry. They say, I love holding your hand and comforting you when you need, but I miss seeing you dance, jam out, playing and enjoying life the most. You of all people deserve to enjoy life. Remember me and smile. And then it says you're a warrior. And the song also came through with this person. The song is Warrior by Aurora. So yeah, I definitely get the sense that this is a very kind of youthful or just really fun, playful spirit with this group. They definitely, I feel like, were a bit of a rebel, a bit of a kind of fighter spirit. Like they did not really like to be told what to do. I feel like this person was very unique, very playful, and yeah, just really wants to reassure you that they want you to honor their life, honor them by tuning into that own aspect of yourself, allowing yourself to play, to have fun, to smile, and to just enjoy life. So let's go ahead and see what other messages this person's bringing forward, just to kind of get an idea of this person's energy. What were they like? What messages or advice do they have for you, and a little bit more about your connection. So the first card we have here is number 34, in the world, not of the world. Yeah, I definitely get a sense of this person was very larger than life. They loved to just go out and have unique experiences. I feel like this person was maybe a bit unconventional. I'm getting like Aquarius energy. Like this person was not, it doesn't have to be Aquarius. It's just kind of that same, the frequency feels similar. This person was literally very much so kind of had their head in the clouds, kind of loved to live larger than life. Also kind of Sagittarius energy as well, like very optimistic, almost what some people would consider to be like naive or optimistic to a fault. I feel like this person just really loved to enjoy life, really loved to be in the moment, to be in the present moment, to enjoy themselves. I feel like this person also was very connected to spirit, a lot more spiritually inclined probably than people realize. I feel like this person really truly was wise beyond their years, but I feel like not a lot of people realized amidst kind of a lifestyle that this person lived that they were so connected to spirit. Yeah, I definitely get a sense that this person was very spiritually inclined, maybe a bit indulgent in certain things. Like this person really might have liked to kind of party or to indulge in things that they enjoyed. You know, maybe this was like music or dance or certain foods, I just really get the sense that this person loved to enjoy themselves. Like they did not hold back on like wanting to experience life to the fullest while they were here. This person also cared a lot about, cared a lot more about like everything. I feel like this person had a much deeper concern, care, and love for life, for the world, than maybe their behavior translated to others. But I feel like ultimately this person just was so in love with life. Like this person truly, I feel like, saw such beauty in life, saw such beauty in everything, and allowed themselves the opportunity, allowed themselves permission to just enjoy what the present moment presented to them. I feel like while it might have appeared from an outside perspective that this person just kind of went with the flow, I feel like this person was very intuitively guided, did really have a strong sense of what spirit was guiding them to do, what their spiritual purpose was, really to anchor like a lot of love, joy, inspiration, playfulness onto the earth while they were here. I definitely get a sense of this person just feeling just wanting people to feel very accepted for who they were. I feel like this person did their best to accept themselves and to give themselves permission to be expressive. And they did that with the hopes that others in their life experience and in their environment would also feel free to be themselves, to do the things that they also loved. This person did not ever want people to feel guilty for their life choices. This would not be the person that would be making you feel bad for XYZ. This was the person that would, love you unconditionally, that would say, it's okay. Like, it's okay if that's where you're at or that's what you're doing. Like, this person was not judgmental, I feel like. Let's see what other messages we have. We have gravity with grounded. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. So yeah, this person definitely had such an interesting balance between otherworldly elements, like this kind of cosmic expression, but as well as being very grounded in the physical life, earth experience. I feel like this person definitely carried a lot of higher vibrational energy. This person was very progressive in a sense. This person, no matter how old they were when they passed, I feel like they were a leader in a lot of ways. They really paved the way. They really wanted to live a life that, like I said, gave other people the permission to do the things they love, to be the person they truly wanted to be authentically. And even though it seemed like this person maybe was very indulgent in the present moment, or maybe they came across like they didn't care, this person cared a lot about the earth, about all life. I feel like this person was very misunderstood. That's a message that's coming through with this. I feel like this person felt weighed down by like society norms. This person felt a bit trapped, I feel like, by the expectations of other people, and they really tried to break those chains for the sake of future generations, for the sake of their loved ones. It was like, I feel like this person really challenged themselves to push back past the expectations of the world or of society or of those around them, so that others would feel free to do the same. It's such an interesting dynamic and message that's coming through with this person. I feel like, yeah, I really feel like this person was pretty misunderstood in the earth plane. It might have been easy to look at them and think, maybe, you know, certain people, friends or family of them thought, like really downplayed the innocence, the purity, the strength, the pure intention of this person. I feel like this person definitely had other life experiences. You know, this person might have identified as like having some type of cosmic connections or past life connections or spiritual angelic connections. I feel like when this person came to earth, it was kind of hard for them to integrate within society, because this person is a very unique soul in the world, not of the world. So this person was very unique. This person had a unique way of expressing themselves. This person was, you know, maybe considered extra or too much. People probably, maybe even you or whoever might have been, this person might have regularly been being told to like tone it down, calm down. You know, I feel like this person did have such a beautiful intention and soul, and I feel like this world did get a bit heavy for them, did get a bit overwhelming at times, trying to figure out how they could truly help this world. When they were trying to do that, it got misconstrued to be something selfish. I feel like this card here says groundedness, gravity. So yeah, I just definitely feel like people, that this person was much more embodied in the actual earth experience than they were given credit for. This person really saw the human experience as being something so magical, as being something meant to be enjoyed, experienced, explored, learned through. And I just feel like even so much here, you can see all these different life forms. Like this character here, this person is sitting on top of the world. I feel like they're, yeah, like they learned so many lessons. They already integrated so many lessons to where I feel like other people really judged them. Whereas this person really kind of transcended above judgment. Like this person was not here on the earth plane to judge or to make others feel like their life choices were less than. This person was just really about like elevating their energy, elevating their life experience, enjoying life, living in bliss. I feel like this is what this person truly was trying to do, but also in a very grounded, like practical, embodied sense, not in a sense of like trying to disassociate from the human experience, but really trying to like bring those things into the body, into the earth experience, into the human experience is something I see about this person. And I feel like this person might have really loved animals, gotten along with animals. I don't get necessarily the message that this person was like vegetarian or vegan necessarily, but I just get the sense that like there was an understanding between this person and all life, and like especially the natural world. I feel like society was the element of the human experience that this person probably struggled with. Whereas like when this person went out in nature, there was like a sense of respect and deep understanding between this person and just like the mechanics and magic of life around them, outside of the like societal expectations in space. Let's see what we have for numerology. Yeah, I just definitely feel like this person was a lot more spiritually connected or inclined than they let off or than people interpreted. this person like looked forward to crossing over in a lot of ways, and they might not have shared that with other people, but I feel like the idea of death or of transitioning was something that felt like liberation to this person. They were not scared, I feel like, of death. This person was like excited to be free in a sense, and to like have a new adventure and have a new fun experience. So let's see what other messages. This person also might use 1111 or angel numbers like 777 to kind of grab your attention, or just to remind you of like fun, simple little things to enjoy and to believe in the magic. The earth is our school. Yeah, this person I feel like loved to learn, loved to challenge themselves in terms of, yeah, how can I really push myself to move beyond what's already existed, what's already been. This is very like revolutionary energy. This person might have just been like, you know what, this is what my parents want me to do, but I'm not going to do that. This is what my, you know, partner, friends, or family want me to do, but I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to do what feels aligned with my growth. What's going to really challenge me to have a new experience opposed to what's already been said and done? How can I bring a new energy, a new element, a new experience to the table? And how can I be willing to learn from all life, even those that don't understand me? What is it I can learn from them? I really feel like this person was very humble and willing to learn from all life around them, even though maybe that might, again, like I said, have been misconstrued. I feel like this person loved the life experience, really wanted to live it to the fullest, really wanted to learn and to have adventures and to challenge themselves to do different things. I don't feel like this is the person that, had they been given the opportunity, would have only stuck to like one means of self-expression. I feel like this person would have had multiple hobbies or multiple things that they loved, multiple people that they loved. So it's just a very open, free-spirited kind of energy here. Yeah, and they're just encouraging, I feel like, you to continue also to challenge yourself in the same way if you're open to that. I feel like this person is saying like, there's so much that can be learned throughout this experience. There's so much that can be enjoyed throughout this experience. And there's so much that we can learn when we allow ourselves to be open to the opportunity of seeing what other life, other people, or other perspectives have to offer us. So yeah, those are the messages that are coming through for this group. I hope that this reading has provided you with a little bit of clarity, confirmation, joy, peace. And if you like this reading, please feel free to click the like or subscribe button. And I'm hoping that you stay happy, healthy, well, and blessed. And I will connect with you on the flip side. Take care. Bye. Hello, group number 4. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I just want to go ahead and put a short little disclaimer out there for those of you that are watching this. It's important for you to truly tune into and really work your intuitive muscle. I did feel multiple people kind of coming through, multiple guides, multiple loved ones, spirits coming through for each group. So please trust your intuition, listen to your intuition when it's confirming to you which messages are for you, opposed to which messages might be meant for somebody else. Definitely want to say that. If the message doesn't feel like it's for you, it's probably for somebody else that picked this group. And so, yeah, let's just go ahead and take some deep breaths. I'm going to go ahead and invite this loved one, this spirit, to step closer. We're going to ask that this spirit bring through messages of clarity, messages of the highest truth, of the highest love, messages of peace, of guidance, of energetic support to really just hold you and bring you peace, bring you joy at this time. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with this letter here. This letter here is a channeled message that I went ahead and wrote from your loved one. So let's go ahead and read this message first, and we'll go ahead and get into the cards after that. So the letter says, Look at you, making big moves. You are such a leader. I'm so proud of you. I want you to know I'm still your cheerleader, as you are for so many in your life. You have such a strong, beautiful heart and soul, and how blessed I am to have known you. I am looking forward to the day we get to rejoin in spirit. But for now, I just want you to know what a gift you are to this world and are to your family. Even though it might not always feel or look like it, the impact you have on the lives of those you touch is beyond words. Thank you for your kind, playful, and innocent light. You are so cherished in this world and the next. So many are celebrating you. You deserve the world, my darling. Big hugs. Enjoy all the blessings you have now and to come. Love you. You've worked for them. Love you always. So that is the message. We also have a song here. I picked a song that came through for each group as well. So the song that came through for you was Big Jet Plane by Angus and Julia Stone. So if you want to check that out, feel free. And so let's go ahead and get into your cards and see what other messages this person wants to bring through. We'll get just a peek into a little bit more about this person, their energy, and also, what other messages they wanted to bring through, and maybe some advice for you as well. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, so we have this first card here, Softly, Softly, the Tender Touch. So I definitely get the sense that this person, wow, this is really powerful. So I definitely get the sense that this is a feminine energy more than likely that's coming through. This could be like a grandmother or a great grandmother that is coming forward for you. I feel like this person, yeah, oh my gosh, this person, I feel like this person definitely experienced a lot in their life. This person is acknowledging like the generational work that you've done for your family line, especially on the maternal line, or just in the feminine bloodline that you have throughout your feminine ancestors. This person is like being so proud, so grateful, and also like sorry that there's been so much pain to be transmuted. This person is just proud of your capacity to alchemize, proud of your capacity to continue embodying such a beautiful and gentle feminine spirit, even though there's been a lot of, I feel like, challenges, a lot of expectations, a lot to alchemize and overcome in terms of the I feel like especially like with the 2 numerology here, it's like I feel like the feminine energies in your life felt a lot of responsibility. They felt really responsible for the family. They felt really responsible for playing a certain role. I feel like this energy that's coming through definitely does feel like a very strong, very kind of archetypal feminine energy. And they're just so freaking proud of you. This person is so proud of you, and also just like really commending your strength, your growth, and you being like an answered prayer to this family bloodline. I feel like this person, this soul, I feel like felt very called to a sense of responsibility in terms of like societal roles, family roles, and feeling kind of responsible or obligated to do things in a certain way, even when they really wanted to be expressive. I feel like this person didn't really, when they were alive, I feel like this person was much more like introspective or introverted when it came to expressing their emotions. Like you can see this character like shedding tears. So I feel like this person held a lot of pain inside. They weren't really one to open up to many people or really be honest about the pain that they were experiencing emotionally, physically, or in their past, or how they felt really challenged by the expectations of society on them to be feminine, to be beautiful, to be, you know, to be either a wife, a mother, or whatever the case might be. Especially, like, again, like I said, with the 2 numerology, it's like within partnerships, within their interactions with other people, this person really felt challenged by being able to show up just the way that they wanted to versus what everyone else expected or needed of them. I feel like this person was a giver, like really felt like they had to give, had to do things a certain way. Such a beautiful energy, though. I feel like this person was very spiritual, very intuitive. Maybe they didn't physically explore that or share that, but I definitely feel like this person like prayed for you a lot. This person prayed for you before you were born. This person prayed for you throughout their life. I feel like this person is such a powerful, strong, graceful, beautiful ancestor that really connects to you through your third eye and your crown chakra. Really gives you a lot of psychic insight, connects to you through your psychic capacity, and really wants to just confirm or affirm for you of these gifts within yourself. I feel like this maternal lineage you have, maybe they had like a lot of powerful dreams or intuitive psychic awareness, but maybe they felt inclined not to share that. And I feel like this particular loved one and ancestor is like prayed so much for you. I'm really seeing a lot of prayers that this person like literally cried, activated through like emotional prayer for your protection, for your awakening, for your guidance, for your freedom. Like I feel like this person really wanted you to be able to live a life free in the ways that they didn't feel like they were able to. And this person's also just like commending you for being so brave, for being so bold, for being so expressive, and for being so intuitive, for making like sacrifices in your own way, in your own life that maybe were different than the sacrifices that this person made. I feel like this person is like commending you for not being afraid to do things differently. I feel like you were the person that came into this family line that kind of shook things up, or you weren't afraid to be different or do things different, or like break a generational kind of pattern that was happening. And this person is just like thanking you for that and saying that you were like an answered prayer to them. And they're also bringing through messages about you just having such big dreams, big goals, wanting to travel, wanting to accomplish so much. And they're just like supporting you in that. And they're saying that they're guiding you in that. And then they're also saying that even though I feel like this person felt trapped by kind of, in a sense, this person felt maybe a bit restricted by their societal like femininity or expectations in regards to their gender. I feel like they're saying like, please don't take our pain and trauma and allow it to strip you of your feminine gifts, because I feel like you have such a empathetic, intuitive, like you have a lot of these like inherently, you know, everybody can be intuitive or empathetic, gentle, etc. But I feel like there's a lot of gifts in your feminine, maternal kind of bloodline, and this ancestor's not wanting that to get blocked or shut off or turned away from, because there's like a reservoir of gifts to you when you continue to remain compassionate and open, regardless of like the trauma that was maybe held or needing to be alchemized in this aspect of your energy as well. Yeah, I see that you are very aware of as well, whereas this person maybe used prayer as a tool to connect to their spirituality and to bring things into the physical. I feel like they're acknowledging your capacity to create, to manifest via what you speak into existence. I feel like you have a very powerful capacity to visualize, to receive psychic information, and also to use the power of your word to craft and create. I feel like you're a very creative person. This person could be really guiding your creative process, or supporting and just like encouraging your creative process. They are bringing forward that that's like, they're really proud of that, and they're really kind of guiding you throughout that process, encouraging you to travel, encouraging you to, yeah, just to dream big. We have home and earth. So I definitely feel like this person was somebody that, yeah, definitely an ancestor with the trees and everything connecting to earth, like Mama Earth. Again, this is back to that feminine energy. With the numerology being a 6, it's definitely like about give and take. So I feel like this person is acknowledging that you felt like the feminine energies in your family would always give more than they received, or like were just such givers. They were so abundant, like earth. And I feel like you felt maybe that the feminine nature in yourself or in your lineage was like taken advantage of, or people just tried to take more than they would give. And I'm seeing that you care a lot about the earth. You care a lot about preserving the well-being of the land that your descendants are going to inherit, the land that all life shares. I feel like you're the type of person that wants to like plant seeds, that wants to create, just like Gaia, like you want to be like a fertile provider, but at the same time there's like a resistance to wanting to provide so much, but to not have that be like a balanced give and take here. I feel like you just are very cognizant and considerate of the impact that your choices have. You have such a gentle nature to you, which might not be like the first thing somebody notices about your energy. Again, because I feel like your energy, like way this person is showing it to me, it's like more balanced in the feminine and masculine. Like I feel like you express feminine and masculine energy, but I feel like your masculine energy was something that you had to cultivate, almost like to balance out how you feel that the feminine energies in your life were kind of taken advantage of. So it's like your inner masculine energy kind of rising up to be like more protective, to be more to like fight for what you stood for, to like uphold boundaries, to protect. I definitely feel like there's a sense of your own energy being embodied to protect your own feminine energy, as well as like the feminine energy of the planet or of others. Let's see what else we have. It is beautiful where I am. Yeah, I definitely see that this person is just wanting you to be reassured that regardless of what happened with their passing or their life, or the challenges that maybe they experienced in their passing and the end of their life, or just throughout their life or lives, I feel like this person is just wanting to reassure you that they've made it to a place where they are at peace, where they're able to enjoy the fruits of their soul's labor over so many lives. Now they're at a place where they're able to actually like feel at peace, feel calm, like yeah, they're just really able to enjoy themselves. They're saying it's beautiful where I am, and like all the effort that you and this family line have invested into growing, into giving, it will be reciprocated back to you, not only in this physical life, but also when you transition on. That's something that carries on. And I feel like you and this family get to enjoy like the fruits of the labor, the seed you've planted, the trees, whether they be physical, literal, or metaphorically, like you get to enjoy like the fruits of your labor. Yeah. Okay. those are all the messages that are coming through for this group. So I hope this reading has provided you with some clarity, some confirmation, some peace, some joy, some energetic support and guidance. If you like this reading, feel free to give it a thumbs up, click the like button, or subscribe to my channel. And as always, I'm wishing you nothing but the best. I'm hoping you stay happy, healthy, blessed, and I will connect with you on the flip side, okay? Take care. Bye. About a quick disclaimer. Make sure that you are tuning into your intuition and you're using your intuitive discernment to clarify and confirm which messages are meant for you, opposed to which messages from this group might potentially be for somebody else that picked this group. It's really important to use that discernment. I did have multiple energies kind of coming through and stepping forward for each group. So you should know and feel like a sense of confidence when a specific message is for you. If it's not, go ahead and feel free to disregard it and leave it for whoever it is for. So we're going to go ahead and take a couple deep breaths real quick while we tune into this energy and we invite this guide to step a little bit closer, to step forward. And we're going to ask that this loved one bring forward messages of clarity, of confirmation, of the highest truth, the highest love, peace, and energetic support to guide and hold you at this time. So first, I want to say that I've written a little channeled message here. So we're going to start off by reading this, and then we'll go ahead and we will pull a few intuitive messages from the cards that I have selected for this group as well. So let's go ahead and read the channeled letter and the messages that I received from this group. Hello, my love. Thank you for following your intuition so that I can have the opportunity to connect and share this message with you. Know I'm at peace and lived such a fulfilling life. I know sometimes you wonder if you will have your chance to have your own amazing life experiences and adventures. You too are meant to live a fun and full life. Simply get clear on what you're wanting to experience and believe all these things are possible for you, meant for you. I will always be there to guide you and hold you in spirit. Please know how talented, unique your gifts are. Never doubt what you have to offer. You have a whole team here and there wishing for and supporting your success, health, and happiness. You are more equipped than most. You are so loved. In dreams, we meet again, in this life and the next. So this is a very spiritual kind of energy, especially like with the amethyst and this angelic energy coming here. I really feel like this person wants to continue to guide you, really has chosen to be a spirit guide for you and to just encourage you and to be accessible for you when you might be seeking guidance at any time. I also have a song that came out for this group, Stolen Dance by Milky. If you want to check that out, feel free. So we're going to go ahead and pull some intuitive messages and see a little bit more about this loved one, a little bit more about their energy, and maybe any other messages as well as any other advice that they want to bring forward for you. Receiving. Yeah, I feel like this spirit guide really wants you to be open to receive. I feel like it can be easy to look at the lives of other people, the lives of maybe this person that crossed over, and like wonder when is going to be your chance or when is going to be your opportunity to enjoy like these amazing experiences. Maybe this person had a lot of opportunity to travel. Maybe this person just had a lot of success, you know, in their career, in their life, or accomplished a lot of things that maybe you aspire to. But I feel like ultimately this person is saying like start small. Like when you start just appreciating the gifts of, you know, the food that you are blessed enough to have and to eat, and just start by allowing yourself to appreciate the small things, that these other bigger blessings will arrive when they're meant to. And I do feel like you are meant to receive. You're meant to have a lot of gifts and blessings, but I feel like this guide is really wanting to remind you to appreciate what's in front of you here and now, and to not take for granted the things that you currently have. I feel like it can be easy to kind of like sabotage our own joy when we're focused on, well, so-and-so has this, or when am I gonna have XYZ? I feel like this person is really wanting you to just kind of open your eyes, your heart, and your soul to the blessings that you have, that other people look at your life and are like, wow, look, they have this, they have that. And a lot of people are envious of you, whereas I feel like there's a lot of things in your life that this person's wanting you not to take for granted and to appreciate. Yeah, I just definitely feel like there's a sense of like a big lesson in gratitude, and that there is like a big integration kind of happening with appreciation, and that I feel like once this lesson about appreciating what you have is truly fully embodied and integrated, I get a sense of being able to move on kind of to the next level, to move on to the next stage of your life, because it's like this guide, this loved one, is saying there's no point in you being given more when you're not appreciating what you have. It can be so easy for you to then get the next thing, and then you will be like, you'll no longer be appreciative of it just as quick as you got it if you don't learn to truly live in like deep gratitude and like enjoy the luxury, enjoy the textures, enjoy the tastes, enjoy the smells, and just appreciate the fact that you have a body, you have free will to choose so many things that you can experience. And it's like, I feel like they're saying that that's an important thing for you to learn and to integrate before you're expecting to kind of be given things that even this person or other people had to learn that lesson first as well. Or, you know, of course, other people have to learn whatever lessons that they might have to learn. I feel like this is about really coming back to your present moment and appreciating what your life has to offer, what you have to offer, what the present moment has to offer you in terms of gifts, blessings, and what also you have to offer it. Do you have your gratitude to give as a gift to the moment that you're being given? Let's see what else we have. The snow card. Yeah, again, we have the snow card with silence. I feel like, yeah, I definitely just get a sense of maybe you being at a time in your life where you might be a bit confused as to why you're in the situation you're in. Like, why are things kind of feeling stagnant? Why does it feel like my career or my relationships or my life isn't really growing or going anywhere in a certain area? I feel like you also might be feeling a bit disconnected from your spirituality, from your loved ones, from yourself even possibly. I get a sense of like you maybe trying to reach out to this loved one and like not really feeling like that's been something easy for you, or you trying to reach out to whatever you consider to be your sense of like spiritual connection to life, and feeling kind of disconnected from that, which is surprising considering the group and like the objects and the stone that are here for this group. But I feel like I just get a sense of like, if you can integrate this lesson about appreciating even an environment that might seem like it has nothing to offer, or even might require you to challenge yourself to look a bit closer or to listen, to quiet the mind and to truly listen, that you'll be able to see the abundance. Like, we have this rabbit here, and it's like rabbits indicate fertility and abundance, but in this, from a zoomed out point of view, it could be easy to look at this landscape and be like, oh, it's like there's nothing can live here. But it's all a part of like a season and a cycle and a growth. I feel like this person is wanting to encourage you to see the time that you're at right now, to see who you are right now as a part of your process, as a part of your growth, and not to kind of downplay it or to like look at the past or look at the future as if it's going to be something better. Because I feel like there are so many gifts. There is a huge lesson and opportunity being offered to you right now that if you choose to integrate it, which I feel like you're in a position to, where it's going to be kind of in this winter like stage, not meaning physically, literally winter, but I feel like you're going to be in this position to be challenged by what's around you until you truly integrate being aware of the blessing of what's around you, until you can kind of fine-tune your ability to see what's in front of you with eyes of love, with eyes of gratitude, and then like your eyes adjust to being able to see the beauty, to being able to see the potential, to being able to trust the timing. And knowing that what you're going through, whether that's in terms of, like I said, relationships, career, your life in general, it's like, this is one of the biggest gifts of all, even though this might seem like the farthest thing from a gift that you can imagine. You might feel uncomfortable. You might feel lonely. You might feel confused. You might feel like full of lack. But I feel like you're not. This is the illusion that's being stripped away. This is the lesson that's being offered to be integrated at this time. Is there is so much abundance. There is so much change. There is so much spiritual gifts wanting to be offered. And it's all really about like fine-tuning your eyes to be able to see the gifts, to be able to see the potential in a situation, so that when these blessings come in, when these big opportunities come in, you're not going to take them for granted, but you're going to fully appreciate them. I mean, what would be the point, right, of being given all this abundance, all these gifts, if we weren't even in a spiritual, mental, or physical space to actually appreciate what we were being given or what we were being presented with? It would be pointless, right? So I feel like, yeah, there's just an element of really like quieting the thoughts that tell you you need to be somewhere else, or quieting the thoughts that tell you that you don't have enough or that you're not enough, and really recognizing that whatever is presented to you in this now moment is exactly what it needs to be, is exactly what your soul needs at this moment to grow. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be that way forever. Winter doesn't last forever. It doesn't. It will inevitably change. It has to change. Change is the only constant, right? I feel like just knowing that no matter what, whether it's a relationship, a person, an experience, a job, it will not last that way forever. It will evolve. It will change. That's the only thing we can truly count on, and to appreciate whatever that said thing is offering you in terms of growth, in terms of soul growth, in terms of gratitude, in terms of like just even physical things we're getting to experience, as simple as like a drink or food or our health, and just like appreciating those things on another level. I feel like it's a huge lesson this person is wanting to kind of like bring attention to. You are never alone. Yeah, so I definitely get a sense that you might be kind of taking some time to yourself, or you might feel kind of like whatever's in your environment, like it might be easier for you to pick that apart, or like feel alone or lacking, then it's actually going to be more challenging for you to see the life that's surrounding you. It's going to take resilience. It's going to take spiritual stamina. It's going to take intention for you to really take your life to the next step, for you to accomplish and step into the energy that I feel like you're wanting to. I feel like there is a lot of spiritual support for you. There's a lot of ancestors, there's a lot of angels, a lot of guides that are wanting to bless you, but they're also wanting to teach you how to appreciate the things that they're wanting to bring in for you. And they're guiding you, they're illuminating the path for you. Even if it seems like you're alone, you can look for the signs, even though they might require you to look a bit closer, be a bit more intentional than maybe you kind of have been in like autopilot of doing. It's possible. And I feel like this is also about you being able to then take this lesson and teach this to other people. There's definitely something about like you going from not having a lot, to feeling alone, to feeling in lack, to then becoming abundant and feeling like you've successfully accomplished this, you've successfully learned this lesson, and then you'll be able to kind of shine the light on the path for your descendants and for your ancestors and for those who are in your life and the life that will surround you in the future. We also have, I feel healthy and happy. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's something that this particular loved one is bringing through. Like, yes, I feel like this ancestor, this person, this loved one is saying, there were times in my life where I had to go through this, where I had to kind of question things. I had to challenge myself. I felt, alone. Maybe I felt unhealthy or unhappy. I felt in lack. And this person is saying, in order for me to accomplish the things that you looked at in my life and wonder, like, wow, when am I going to have an opportunity for that? I had to go through a similar type of initiation. And they're saying that you will inevitably get to a point where you feel like you've accomplished this, where you feel kind of on top of this lesson or this integration, where you feel like you are living in gratitude. And what healthier choice can we make for ourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, than to truly appreciate the water, the drinks, the food, the environment, the health that we have, and all these things. I feel like this is a huge step forward in you living your best life. And feeling connected again. I see like this person is saying, when you look to connect, when you look for appreciation of your health and your happiness, like you will find yourself surrounded by that. And it's like really just kind of about changing the things that you're looking at and how you're looking at them, I feel like is the messages that this particular loved one is wanting to bring through. And yeah, I just really see them excited for the time when you can, even throughout this process, like this doesn't have to be like a long process. I feel like this is really just, this can happen like instantaneously. This can happen instantaneously is what this person is saying to me. As soon as you began to look at your blessings, as soon as you began to look at the people in your life and the things in your life as gifts for you to appreciate, like everything starts to shift. And this person, this loved one, is really excited to see you smile, to see you living in gratitude, to see you appreciating the gifts that they left for you, that they wanted, that they hoped that you would be able to enjoy. I feel like this person tried to live a life to inspire those they love. This person tried to live a life that would support your path in being able to live joyfully and live in health and wellness as well. And they're just excited for you to remember that and for you to receive that gift. So those are the messages that are coming through for you. Group number 5. So I hope this reading has provided you with some hope, love, clarity, peace, and I'm wishing you nothing but the best. I will connect with you next time on the flip side. Take care. Hi, group number 6. So we have your reading ready to go right here. I just wanted to put out a quick disclaimer before we start. It's really important during this reading for you to tune into your intuition. So I had kind of different energies step forward for each group, for each selection. So I'm really inviting you and encouraging you to use your discernment, use your intuition when it comes to differentiating between which messages are intended for you, opposed to which messages in this group might be intended for somebody else that's going to pick it. So I just wanted to quickly put out that disclaimer. And we're going to go ahead and take a few deep breaths while we invite this loved one to step a little bit closer. We're going to ask that this loved one bring forward messages of the highest truth, of the highest love, messages of peace, of clarity, of confirmation, of energetic support and guidance for you at this time, messages that will truly help you and bring you love, joy, and peace. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with a channeled letter and message that I wrote for this group. And then we are going to get into the cards after that. So let's go ahead and start with this. Was the first thing that I did for each group was channel a message before I even pulled the cards. So this is going to be the message for this group. I'm sorry. I want to say that first and foremost. I never expected things to turn out how they did, and I know how aspects of my life and crossing have weighed heavily on your heart. If I could go back and change the choices I made, I would. Hurting you in life or death is my greatest regret. I know how strong you felt you've had to be. I know and see how you try to hide the severity of your pain. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. But I hope that you can let go of the pain I caused you so that you can move forward and live the joyful, full life you deserve. Nothing that happened to or with me was your fault, and I want you to know that you deserved better. I watch over you with so much gratitude for the love you willingly gave me. I hope you continue to keep your beautiful heart open to love, especially to those that treat you right. You deserve the world. You are so loved. Okay, and I also have a couple songs that came through, channeled songs that came through for each group. For your group, it was the song Wicked Games by, I believe it's RAIGN. Hopefully you can see this okay. And also, you actually had two songs. Every other group only had one, but you also had Heroes Never Die by UNSECRET. So I feel like, this guide feels very kind of apologetic, but I don't feel like that apology might not make sense to you. You might be like, well, I don't really understand what they're apologizing for, or why they feel like I deserve so much better. Like, yeah, maybe like there were small things, but I feel like ultimately, like, you really looked up to this person. I really feel like you really admired, loved, appreciated this person, and like the things that they're apologizing, I feel like in your, like, yeah, you might feel like, sure, yeah, like, that's fine, but I feel like this apology for this person, like, it was more so like they felt sorry versus like you felt super hurt. Like, you might have felt hurt, but I feel like it was almost more painful even for them on that regards while they for their experience. So yeah, let's go ahead and see a couple cards. We're just going to look into a little bit more about this person's energy, any final messages they might have for you, and yeah, maybe just possibly some advice. Let's go ahead and start with this card here. We have Release the Dark Wound, Let Love Live. So yeah, maybe it wasn't just necessarily something that this person did. Maybe it was even just the transition, the crossing of this person from life to death that they're apologizing for. I can see that, like, I feel like the loss of this person, for those of you that picked this group, I feel like, you know, maybe this person crossed in 2017, or maybe something significant regarding this person happened in 2017. Maybe a big memory or a shift in like the dynamic of this relationship to you. You know, maybe maybe this person became a father or a grandma or a something like that. The notion of what role this person played, I feel like, or maybe they passed around the 2017, which is what's on this little star here. So I feel like regardless of that, I feel like this person's transitioning was more relatively recent opposed to some of the other groups. I definitely feel like the transitions of these people were possibly like a longer time ago, whereas this one I feel like is more recent in, like I said, like probably 2017 or onward. Doesn't have to be, but I'm just getting the sense that the loss of this person is still very fresh, for example, I'll say. And, you know, for some people, grief can take, you know, I don't know, when does it ever really go away? But I just feel like people take different amounts of time to kind of process the different layers and levels of grief. For you, I feel like this is something that is still pretty fresh for you. And this person is like saying to almost like let them go in a way, or to like not put them on a pedestal. I feel like this person like they just want to like own up to and acknowledge the ways that they feel like they could have done better, even if you might not see that about them, even if you don't feel like this person needed a lot of forgiveness. I feel like this person is aware of how certain things that they did affected you, or their passing, and certain things maybe they did that led to their passing have caused you pain and caused like a ripple effect that even you might not be consciously aware of or want to really like look at for what it is. I feel like it can be kind of hard to like let go of what happened with this person, or the way that this person passed. I feel like was in some way traumatizing to you. Maybe this person like just passed kind of more suddenly, or maybe it was like a big change happened in their life not right before, but like not long before they passed. So like maybe this person became a grandmother or became a father or something like that only like a couple years before they passed. Like I feel like there was just like some type of notable change that happened in this person's life prior to them passing. So I feel like that almost made this transition like harder, or like harder to let go of, or to like feel in acceptance with. But I feel like this person could have also been a Pisces. Doesn't have to be at all. Does definitely not have to be. But I feel like this person felt relieved by their crossing. I feel like this person felt like they were stepping into like a whole new world. This person felt like they were kind of crossing a barrier where they were really allowed to kind of actually breathe and feel kind of at home and at peace with where they were. And I feel like also there's a connection between your inner nature and this person's inner nature. So there could definitely be some type of actual blood connection between you and this person, or this person could have been blood connected to someone that you knew. So for example, if this was like an ex, maybe you guys had a kid together. So I feel like, or if this was your, a parent or something like that, I feel like there's some connection to where this person and you have like a soul deep, a bone deep, like even physical, spiritual connection as well. I feel like there were a lot of similarities in a lot of different ways, or you saw a lot of similarities, whether you maybe didn't consciously acknowledge that, or maybe this is from this person's perspective that they see a lot of similarities between your internal nature and their internal nature. Maybe not from an outside perspective, or maybe you don't necessarily see it that way, but I do feel like this person sees a lot of themselves in you. And maybe you are coming to as well, whatever the case might be. Let's go ahead and look at what other card we have here. We have the inner core. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I feel like, there's a sense of, even though maybe you were two very different people, maybe you had very different opinions or ways of going about things, I feel like at the core, there is a similar element. There is some type of connection between your soul and this person's soul, or you kind of putting this person, I don't want to say up on a pedestal, but there was like, I feel like aspects of this person's life or this person's personality that you've wanted to kind of like honor or take on for yourself. There's also like a sense of like purity and innocence to both of you. I feel like both of you kind of have this pure heart, this pure core that feels connected to the world, that feels connected to other people, and maybe that's an aspect that like has been hard to integrate or process or navigate in life. I feel like when this person crossed, it like maybe it felt like you were losing a really big piece of yourself, or like you didn't know how to like move forward. Like maybe it felt like the ground kind of came out from underneath you, or like this was truly like a part of you like being released, a part of you that you maybe didn't really know how to like move forward without. I feel like this person is just such a like pure energy. I feel like probably I feel like it could have been easy in this person's life to kind of overlook their like purity or their heart. I feel like not a lot of people probably realize just how pure and loving this person's heart actually was, or at a core. Maybe that's something that you experience as well, kind of mirroring this person as well. I feel like this person really had your back. Like, I feel like they really tried to look out for you and protect you at the core of who they were and what they chose to do. Yeah, I just, with these doves, I see that this person just really feels liberated. I feel like maybe this person struggled a lot more than they let off in life. And they just felt really liberated with their crossing. I feel like it was their time. That's what I'm hearing. It was their time. There might be a specific synchronicity in regards to the day that this person died, or the way this person died. Yeah, they just keep saying like, it was my time. It was time for you to let me go. It was time for me to go. It was time for me to like be free of the life that I was living. And I maybe that's what they're saying sorry for, because maybe they know how them leaving at the time that they did hurt you. I feel like even if it wasn't like their conscious choice, I just feel like they knew it was going to be hard for you to have them transition and for you to let them go. We have tears cleanse the soul. So, yeah, I guess this person is just wanting to say like, it's okay to cry. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be confused, like to not shame yourself or to hold back, or to hold back the way you feel. I feel like this person, when they were alive, they kind of held back. They kept their feelings more so away from you. I feel like they tried to kind of hide the pain that they were in physically or emotionally. I feel like this person wanted to protect. I feel like this person wanted to protect you, because they knew that if you knew the pain that they were going through, or the things that they were dealing with, that it would have hurt you. It would have caused you pain. And I feel like that's what this person is saying. Like, sorry that I, kind of hid my emotions from you, and that it's okay for you to express your emotions. It's okay for you to be angry. Like, don't let somebody sit there and tell you that you're not allowed to cry, you're not allowed to be angry, you're not allowed to miss me, that you have to rush your grieving process. That's what I feel like is coming through with this. And yeah, ultimately this person is just bringing it back to the fact that you have such a pure heart, and they want that to continue to be bright and beautiful and cleansed and pure. And they know that for them, I feel like they waited until they transitioned. Like, I feel like this person held on to a lot of secrets, not intentionally to like hurt you or anything like malicious. I just feel like this person really kind of kept a lot that they were going through to themselves, and they want you to continue to be open, to be bright, to be expressive, because I feel like they saw how their own decision to kind of keep stuff inside and not express it actually ended up causing them like maybe health problems, or regret of a type, or they wish they would have shown a better example of how to like just be open with you. I feel like they kind of had aspects of their life or themselves that they kind of wish that they could have been more open with you with. I feel like they feel like you could have maybe helped them through the things that they kind of went through in secret, and they're acknowledging that they wish they kind of would have opened up to you and trusted you with those things. Yeah, I just definitely also see that this person does kind of act like, this person does take the role now of like a guardian or an angel for you. This person definitely watches out for you. This person definitely encourages you to continue to be open, to continue being expressive, to continue being authentic. These are some of the qualities about you that they really loved, and that they really appreciate, and that they're really proud of. Your capacity to stay open, to stay true to yourself, even though you've been through a lot of pain in your life, even though you've cried you've been in pain, you've experienced a lot of challenges. They're just so proud of you and really admire those qualities about you. And so yeah, those are the messages I'm seeing come through for this group. So I hope that this reading has provided you with some clarity, some comfort, some peace, some love and joy. And if you like this reading, feel free to click the like button or subscribe, and I will wish you nothing but the best. I'm wishing you nothing but peace, love, and hoping you stay happy, healthy, blessed, and I will connect with you next time. Until then, take care. Bye. Okay, group number 7, last but definitely not the least. So I have your reading ready for us right here. Before I get started, I just wanted to go ahead and do a quick disclaimer. It's really important, and I'm going to encourage and invite you to pay attention to your intuitive discernment. Okay, I definitely felt multiple energies and spirits coming forward for each group. So ask your intuition, check in with your body, check in with your internal guidance system to really discern which messages are meant for you, opposed to possibly which messages maybe are meant for a different group. So what I'm going to start with is this channeled message and letter here that I wrote before I even pulled any cards. So we're going to see what this loved one wants to share with you, and then we'll go ahead and pull just a couple intuitive messages from the few cards that I have selected. So first, I'm going to just take a couple deep breaths. If you would like to join me. And we're going to ask that this loved one step forward, that this loved one bring forward messages of the highest truth, of the highest love, messages to guide you, to support you, to bring in confirmation, clarity, peace, and joy. Exactly what you might need to hear at this moment. Okay. So let's go ahead and read this letter. Beautiful angel, how I miss you so. I miss hearing your laugh and seeing your smile so clear. You have such an amazing smile and laugh. I wish I would have told you more often just how amazing you were/are. How talented, how kind, how special. I wish I would have told you more just how much you inspired me to be myself and to create. I cherish our joyful memories so much, and I wish I could wipe away the pain from physically feeling so far apart. I send you messages in music. I hope you hear them. I hope you hear me. Think of me and smile that beautiful smile. When you look up at the night sky, know I am with you as a guide for you always. I know you will continue to do amazing things in this life, and I am just so honored to have known you. Forever, your #1 fan. And then we have a song that came through for each reading as well, if you feel intuitively guided to check that out. Again, not every message is for everyone, but the song that did come through was Sirens by this artist I'm not very good at pronouncing, but I'm going to probably butcher this. Fleurie by and Love and War. So again, the song is called Sirens, and I don't know how to pronounce this, but yeah, that's the song that came through. So we're going to go ahead, and now we're going to flip these cards and get the last couple messages from this loved one here. So we have what is already within you. Wow. So I feel like this loved one is acknowledging that you are a very ambitious person. I feel like you have a lot of goals you want to accomplish, a lot of goals you probably already have accomplished. And also I feel like you have a lot of people that you kind of respect and admire, and that you kind of aspire to accomplish similar things to, whether it was this person or maybe other various people in your life. I feel like this loved one is saying what is already within you. Like, you yourself have so many amazing gifts to offer. You yourself are such a transformational person. Like, you have gone through so many transformations throughout your life. I feel like you have so much to offer. Like, you are definitely the type of person that doesn't sit around and wait for things to come to you. You're definitely the type of person that puts in the initiative, the energy, the investment to go out there and accomplish or do the things that bring you so much joy. And I also feel like this person is wanting you to see that within yourself. This person, I feel like, is saying that while, yes, you might have like confidence, you might have you might have a sense of confidence. I feel like this person's really wanting you to see that you already are so accomplished. You are already have so much to be proud of. And also, like, people look up to you the way that you might look at so many people in your life and think, wow, they're so beautiful, they're so talented, they've accomplished so much, they're so successful. I feel like you this person is really wanting you to acknowledge that about yourself. This person is saying you have no idea how many people look at you as their source of inspiration, and for you to just take time to at least acknowledge like everything that you have accomplished. And this person is really just showing me how much time that you've invested. I feel like people that don't know you might not realize just how much hard work you've put in to have the things you have. People might just think you're lucky, or you've just been given certain gifts or blessings or talents. But I feel like this person is acknowledging that they know how much work you've put in to cultivate those talents, those gifts, those blessings, and that success. And they're saying like everything you need is already within you. Like, not to just chase after these things for the sake of being able to say you did it, or for the sake of being able to get like the acknowledgement from other people. Like, this person is saying like literally you already like deserve all the acknowledgement. Like, you've done more than enough to deserve feeling so good about yourself and to feel proud of yourself. This person's really acknowledging that, and acknowledging how you don't quite grasp the impact of how the ripple of what you've chosen to do has affected other people, but also like will continue to affect other people as you continue to to continue doing the things you love. I also feel like this person is bringing through something about music. Kokopelli, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, please. But this definitely talks about like music and creativity. So there might be some creative talent, and it may or may not be connected to music. Doesn't have to be. It could just be that this particular loved one likes to connect with you, likes to bring out synchronicity through music. But I also just feel like this person really wants and enjoys when you connect to your own creative expression, when you're not afraid to be unique, regardless of whether or not that's going to be received with, acknowledgement or accolades. I feel like this person loves your original unique expression that you've began and chosen to cultivate, especially over the recent years. This person might use butterflies as a way of just like kind of congratulating you or acknowledging your accomplishments. So keep an eye out for that. It doesn't have to be, I just feel like this person's just acknowledging how much that you give. I feel like people, see a lot of your accomplishments, but don't necessarily see the why behind it. I feel like it's easy for people to kind of misconstrue your intentions or your accomplishments to be different than what they are. I feel like this person, from the other side of where they are at, they can see just how much you are wanting to offer to the world, how much sacrifice truly and time you invest into paving the way, into wanting to be supportive, into wanting to be your best self and inspire other people in your own way. I feel like that's something this person really wants to acknowledge. See what else we have. Transformation, pressure. Wow. Okay, yeah, this person is definitely acknowledging that. I feel like at times you might feel this like perfectionistic desire to accomplish so much and to really, be the best at everything. I feel like you might be a bit of a perfectionist. You really might have like really high goals, really big expectations for yourself, really feel kind of pressured to kind of meet the expectations of so many people. And I feel like this is something that this person can relate to. Even though you might not first think that with this person, I feel like this person is saying, you know, I felt that way as well. You know, I really wanted to express myself in certain ways. I really maybe wanted to, you know, be an artist, or I really maybe wanted to be a singer, or play, or be a musician, or pursue some type of creative outlet. However, I felt like I needed to kind of do the status quo to be successful, to be accepted, to be understood. And this person's kind of acknowledging that similar dynamic within you. Like, I feel like they're saying don't compromise like your creative expression, your authentic expression, your creativity for the expectations of others. And they're also saying like how like you might really, other people might be challenged by different things in life. Other people might look at the things that you've accomplished and like think like, wow, how did you do that? And where, yes, like those things were challenging, they did take your energetic time and your investment. I feel like this person's acknowledging that another great way for you to really push yourself, because I feel like you've mastered, and master is wow, that's a really that's a pretty big statement. But I feel like earthly matters, like career or success, making money, kind of like being successful in the eyes of society is something that comes more easily to you. Okay, or maybe that's how people perceive it. It's not that it comes easy. It's not like you don't have to work for it. You don't have to put in the time, but I just feel like you know how to do it. You've learned that lesson. Like you already know how to do that. I feel like this person is challenging you or offering you an invitation. If you choose to accept it or not is up to you. But I feel like this loved one is inviting you to learn a new lesson and to integrate a new facet of your personality, where now you're trying to truly figure out who you are beyond like the societal structures, beyond the expectations of other people. What is your unique self-expression? And fighting for that, because I feel like that's one facet of your personality, your life, your soul that's wanting to be kind of expanded into. Whereas other things, it's like they become easier for you because you kind of autopilot know how to make money or know how to be successful in a certain area. And this person's acknowledging, like, I feel like it could be really, like, exponentially powerful and influential in terms of how your life can expand even beyond, like, the success that you already have when you continue to look what's already within you and how you can share that. How can you share yourself, your authenticity, your experiences, your voice, your creativity, opposed to kind of crumbling or disintegrating to the expectations of outside societal pressures, and figuring out a new way to master like that new kind of lesson. Don't be afraid. See? Yeah, I feel like maybe you're afraid that people will reject you. Maybe you're afraid that you won't be successful. Maybe you're afraid that you're not good enough. This person's saying you have room, you have done so much in these other areas of your life. I feel like this person is saying you have new areas of room to grow, and that's why it might be intimidating, is because you haven't invested as much in these areas, whereas other people might not have invested in these things that you've already kind of learned so much about. Maybe other people have kind of learned how to do this, whereas this is an area that feels like new, uncharted territory for you. You might just feel like you don't even know where to start, or what if you fail? What if you slip? And this person is saying like you got this. Like, look at what you've already accomplished, and look how you started from the beginning with the things you already accomplished, and you made such progress. Like I said earlier, like you've had so many different transformational experiences, so many times where you went from one version of yourself to the next, to the next, to the next level. And they're encouraging and inviting you to understand that if you are willing to continue to challenge yourself, but new ways, that the growth that you will see in yourself is exponential, essentially. And that they support you, that they see that as being like something that you deserve. Like, you deserve to see a whole nother level of success that you can have when the success isn't comfortable, when you're not just sitting in your comfort zone, but you're really honestly being honest with yourself about what's the next level of growth for you look like. And not just for the sake of growth, but because like I feel like this is like a soul longing. This is something that I feel like the soul is longing for and wanting to offer, because there's already been so much that's been offered, and this is now something unique to what you can offer and what you can embody, who you can be. And this person's just wanting to say, like, I was afraid. I held myself back. I really held myself back, and that's one of my greatest regrets, is I was too afraid to challenge myself. I got comfortable. I got apathetic. I could have challenged myself to really show up authentically, and I was too afraid. And I want you, if you're willing, you know, to step into your courage and to trust and have faith in yourself, in your soul, and in your talents and abilities, because you have everything you need and then some. What is already with you? Like, you have everything you need already within you. It's not about trying to go out and be successful in a certain area. You've already done that. You already are a success, but you also have so much to share within you that I feel like you don't really let people see, because you're afraid of rejection or failure. And this person is just encouraging you to maybe push yourself out of your comfort zone just a little bit when it comes to that. They definitely see you as having everything you need to be able to continue being successful in new ways that you never even imagined or really allowed yourself to believe was possible. So yeah, those are the messages that are coming through for you. Final group number 7. I'm hoping that this reading has provided you with clarity, confirmation, hope, joy, peace. And if you like the reading, please don't be afraid to press the like button or click subscribe. And as always, wishing you nothing but the best, wishing you nothing but health, happiness, and I will catch you on the flip side. Okay? Take care. Until next time. Bye.